What's up?
What up?
You ready?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Yay! Ooh, 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 ooh. And we're live! That'll go away in a second. We say Tanjareen and CT's in the house. Watch your mouth. Is that where you're going with that?
No, I was going to literally say Jerome, but I like what you did.
Yeah, it's about us, baby.
Okay.
What's up, you guys? It is episode number 51 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with Tanjareen and CT. He looks like I'm really tall because my little chair is up a little bit higher.
Yeah, because you are apparently carrying two towels to the squad.
Appreciate it. To the squad by the pool. It's hilarious.
That's
check
how they
out.
carry them over their shoulder.
You're so cute.
That's how your shirt look. Like you carrying two towels.
Oh, my towel. Oh, I thought you were giving me a compliment on my backside when you said carrying something, but you're actually disrespecting my shirt.
Yes.
Got it. So you don't like my shirt?
I do. It just feel like, what are you about to graduate? This is like...
Well, it's
graduation tassels over a roll.
It's supposed to go like this.
Yeah, I figured that shit.
I'm trying not to do that much. But
you always pull more out on the right than you do on the left.
Is that good?
The left. Look at your left.
Fix it. Without flashing the whole entire World Wide Web. I'm nervous. This has nothing to... Baby, you're touching my jumper cables at this point.
I needed to make sure that
about to get the party started. All right, here we go.
Darren Carter, the party starter.
What's up, you guys? Let's shout out the people who were in here before we got here. Autumn Reed says, round and round we go. Let's go. Marriage go round.
Autumn Reed.
Can't wait. This is going to be fun. Jordan Taylor says, Isaac Woodruff.
You got that right, bucko.
Hey, Tangent CT. Hello, everybody. This is always fun. Let's go. With the capital letters, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Z-Dog throwing up our emojis, the blue hearts and the crown for him.
Appreciate that.
The Tanjareen heart and the Tanjareen emoji for me. My mommy's watching. Hi, mommy.
Barbara.
She says,
my
hey,
baby
guys.
Barbara.
I'm coming too. You're funny for thinking about the sketches I do with Sade. We in here like a gluteus hair. That is so disgusting.
That's disgusting. I expect better.
That's funny. I liked it. Thank you very much. Lexi Lex is in the building. Hey, Tanjareen CT, Emperor Kev. Green Ranger, the matching cleavage. Everything is crazy to Green Ranger. The matching cleavage is crazy. LMAO. Made it back for another live. Let's get it. Love this podcast. One of the best. Thank you, Aaron Smith. We appreciate it. So let's do the theme song. Y'all nasty. Shut up, Lexi Lex. You be doing this stuff too. Hi, my favorite couple. What's up, lovely Lydia? You ready to do the theme song?
You got to stop shaking the camera.
I will.
I noticed that in the clip you posted earlier. It's because I told you last week, stop hitting the thing.
I know, and I don't need you to tell me again. I said I will. So thank you for that reminder. I noticed it when I was editing the clip, so I'm going to do better. Oh,
you said when I was editing the clip, as to show how much work you do for the show.
No, as to say you don't have to go on and tell me again when I said okay.
Well, I told you last week to stop and you kept going. So
but
apparently
now
you need
that
to hear
I've
it more
seen
than
the clip, you know how much you watch a clip when you edit. So when you see the clip, you're like, oh, okay, this is what he's talking about.
I was trying to save you real time.
Okay, thank you.
I don't believe that. Thank you.
Yeah, because
you're ready to bite my head off. I'm
not ready to bite your head off. I'm just wondering. Anything else I'm doing wrong?
Some solutions. Yeah, you're mouthing off. If we can be honest.
What else?
What else?
Mm-hmm.
You're annoying me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
I appreciate you for ending the strike. I got that box, y'all. GTD this morning.
First of all, we were supposed to end it the day of the last show. I did everything I was supposed to do on my end.
You did not.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did, and you did nothing.
I did.
You did nothing.
I did.
I'm talking to my union rep because I think I'm gonna start the strike back starting today.
You know
because I can't work under these conditions.
Good luck with your strike. Imagine how negotiations are gonna go when you've already given in. Now
I'm starting over.
Hey,
it's like you cross the picket line, you working and you come back outside with the sign. I'm back outside with the sign.
I've decided I'm giving in. I scabbed. So now I'm not gonna scab no more.
Oh, another intense intro to the show. That's his specialty.
It's intense.
That's his specialty. He always starts off complaining.
Why do y'all always go after me?
Why do they notice that you complain at the beginning of every show? You did the same thing with your Doughboy podcast. As soon as you hit record, hey Doughboy, this is everything I hate about you. And action.
That's the best time to kick a man because he can't kick back.
That's so terrible.
So Jamie Foxx live.
It was great.
Shout out to Garrett Morris.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Apparently being back on camera
and
letting us know.
There's no
because
parent.
The world was wondering, is he okay or is this somebody else posting
He's
for him?
Great.
Is it his clone? So I'm just saying.
I still want to know about that girl that was posting her birthday.
In
what world? That's not his niece. I think that's the young lady from Bad Places of Embarrassment.
The show he was on.
In what world would any celebrity post 12 pictures? I haven't even seen people post 12 pictures of their own children, let alone this extended person for her birthday. And one throwing a middle finger, it's like she had access to his account.
Exactly. We all know that.
She's been posting for him.
I'm shocked that he didn't go ahead and delete those after he finally used his account again. I was like, get rid of these pictures of him. It says niece. That's why I said niece. So. Okay.
Well, speaking of Jamie Foxx, ladies and gentlemen, another complaint.
Okay, we're gonna have a jingle now.
Another complaint.
What is it now, CT?
So we started watching They Cloned Tyrone last night.
Okay. I'm so sick of you.
Tanjareen cannot finish a movie.
First of all,
that's the fact. Tanjareen can finish several episodes of a TV show. But the moment we start watching a 2-hour movie, 1 hour and 59 minutes.
I don't know why they just didn't make it a 2-hour movie.
They were petty. They could have just said 2 hours.
And we can't say the name of it because we're not promoting other projects or any projects.
Well, I already said the name.
You didn't say the name of the movie.
I did.
All right, keep going.
So anyway, it was an accident. I'm not scabbing.
You are.
I'm not scabbing. So
go ahead.
The jazz hand. Anytime it's like the panther claw.
You're so silly.
So yeah, we start watching the movie, and Tanjareen stops reacting. You ever watch a movie?
That was the first clue.
You ever watch a movie with somebody and y'all be neck and neck like, oh, what? And then I was just doing the, oh, what? And then I looked over, her eyes was closed, but she was trying to do that thing the kids do, where they be like, okay. And I was like, how long you been asleep? Because now I need to know where we gonna start this from tomorrow. In my
defense, yesterday was a very long day for me. In fact, this week has been long. I've been getting up very early in the morning to go picket in front of the studios for the support of the actors and the writers who are on strike because I'm in the Screen Actors Guild. So I get up super early, but I still stay up super late. And yesterday I had 3 shoots. I got up early, shot my D-Herb's Street Smart show in another city, came back, I had 2 wardrobe changes, came back, did Tangereen's Top Talent, and was sleepy before that show. I almost wanted to take a nap, but I didn't have time. So I did Tangereen's Top Talent and then changed clothes again. And then we did Defiant Digital's Challenge Me. And I was sleepy through that entire thing. So when you were like, yeah, let's watch this, I was like, ooh, I really want to see it, but I've been sleepy for the last 7 hours.
As a social media content creator, she shot these things, ladies and gentlemen. It has nothing to do with the AMTPA.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's AMPTP.
AMPTP. She's not Scab.
Why does Scab have a broken wrist?
Because it feels like when you talk about scabbing like that, it's about theater. It's about cats.
Scab and jazz.
That's what it sounds like.
So in my defense, I've been sleepy the entire day, but I will watch it again with you when I've had some rest.
Oh, that's not a definite time.
I mean, I don't want to say definite
when
time.
I've had some rest.
Because I have a lot that I do. Meanwhile,
another complaint.
That's your new jingle. Do you get tired when you wake up that early? Jordan Taylor, I do if I didn't go to sleep early enough. Xavier says it was a pretty good watch, but before that, he says, CT, you got on a U-neck? Uh-oh. And this one says, Aaron, I feel your pain, CT. My wife stay going to sleep on me, then say I'm holding us back from watching the show or movie because I'm busy now. Lexi Lex says, sounds like when I watch movies with my hubby, I'll fall asleep so fast. It's a common thing, but you guys...
We could binge watch a TV show, though, boy. We could turn another episode out.
And the funny thing is, once I got back upstairs after I fall asleep on that movie, I was up for another hour because walking up the stairs and then taking a shower wakes me back up. What? What's up?
Are you ready for another complaint?
Yes, another complaint. What is it, CT?
Ladies and gentlemen, after she fell asleep on me during the movie, I decide, it's because it was a 50-50. I was like, I could keep watching this movie, but I said, no, I need somebody to react with. I start watching a TV show on another channel, and I watched about 3 episodes of that. I'm like, ooh, I am sleepy. It is time to go to sleep. I go upstairs. Guess who's wide awake on the bed, scrolling through their phone? Now here's my beef. My beef is she could have just came back downstairs and finished watching TV, or had it queued up upstairs. But she was just laying there in the buff, ready to just scroll on her phone. You know what she's trying to do? She's trying to get that thing.
I was trying to end the strike.
But I was so sleepy because I didn't know she was still awake.
Another excuse.
I thought she was knocked out.
So yes, the thing is, once I walk up the stairs, the energy it takes me to get up the stairs and then washing off my makeup, taking a shower, I wake back up. But if I come back downstairs and start watching something until I get sleepy, walking back upstairs again is going to wake me back up. So that's why I didn't come back down. Can we do the theme song now, Mr. Complaint?
After we shout out Login for giving you a super chat.
Oh, Login, $10, $20 on YouTube super chat. It says, good evening. Great to see you both. I appreciate both of your work ethic.
Thank
Team
you.
CT all day.
All
Team
day.
Green. That means he's a part of my Patreon and yours. These kisses are just for you. Log in 110 or log in. Yeah, 110. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree. Also want to shout out Zane the Great.
Yeah.
He sent $50 on my Cash App last episode, but I didn't get the notification while we were on because I'm on Do Not Disturb. So you guys, if you send anything and I don't shout you out while we're live, tell me in the comments what to check. Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Super Chat, stars. Let me know because I want to make sure I give you your kisses. And so Zane the Great, these kisses are just for you.
I'll tell you something, man. We appreciate these donations. Need these donations. I'm about to start selling thing.
I'm sorry.
Yep. I already called the lady.
What is thing?
Thing?
What is thing? So, is it an eggplant? Is it an elephant trunk?
Depends on what they're paying for.
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to start selling that thing. I already called the lady. She said I can start whenever I need to.
Oh, Guy Tripp says we can tell you two have taken your physical fitness to the next level. You two are looking great. Look at that.
That's so kind, Guy Tripp. It must be the shirt because I have been so busy over the past week that I literally haven't been to the gym in 7 days. And I need to go, and I'm not going to have time to go today. That's what's crazy. I'm going to go tomorrow, though.
Tanjareen flexing with how many stairs they got in their house. LMAO. I'm just saying. Going upstairs, it takes a lot of energy. And I haven't been going to the gym this last couple of weeks, but walking in 93 degrees with humidity, weather outside, picketing for 4 hours, 3 or 4 times a week, I'm getting a lot of steps in. I'm burning a lot of calories, and I think that's helping.
Yo, speaking of which, let's do the theme song so we can catch each other up on the weeks.
CT stands for Corner Thang. Selling thang, wild as hell, LMAO.
Selling thang.
What's up, El Wiggy? All right, here we go with the theme song. We are already 12 minutes into the show.
You're baby, my lover, my lady. Oh, our theme song.
Yes.
What you meant, like my theme song for
nothing. That's not even the one. You always sing an Usher song to me.
You feel.
You got a price for Thang at Chill's Happy Hour. Oh my, you get a good price for Thang at Chill's Happy Hour. That's hilarious if that's true. CT's the smallest big dude I know. King James is giving you a compliment, I think. Smallest big dude.
I'm a big dude? King James? You already know how
you're a small big dude. Meaning you're strong, but you're not like a fat guy. I think it's a compliment.
God,
find the good in it.
My self-esteem.
Here we go with the theme song. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are rock. Married things and things are rock. The Real Relationship Podcast. Blocka, blocka, blocka.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.
Good job. You didn't do the blocka blockas, but you did the pew pews. Thank you so much.
All right.
And now we have a new jingle to play. We have a new jingle to add to the show. Tanjareen, you got to slow down reading comments. He definitely said chills.
Chili's.
Oh, Chili's. It's not going fast or slow, you guys. You know I'll be having blurry context. CT.
I don't want to correct her because that would have been another complaint.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what you do. Now we know your role on the show. So let's do a weekly recap. Since last week, I've been at the picket lines, went to see a movie that was pretty great, broke some records, went to this adult games night that Mike Hill hosted that was cracking. Saw a lot of good friends. Saw John Moody there and Now Evans. It was cool.
It should have been just called game night because
adult makes you think triple X, don't
it? Adult makes you think something that you wouldn't be allowed to go to. I was wearing lingerie
and a garter belt and I was underdressed, guys. It said adult.
Lies.
It said adult games night and I had a whip and chain and it was wasted. Let's see. So yesterday I told you I did 3 shoots. D Herbs Tanjareen Stop Talent, Define Digital. I'll let you know when that airs. I'll probably put something on my Patreon. And tomorrow I am doing Roddy Perry's podcast early in the morning. So please check that out before I forget at the end of the show. I'll just tell you right now. It's 7 a.m. my time. It is 10 a.m. his time. That is tomorrow. And then that same day, I have a new project coming out that I told you about in my Patreon. So I can't say it on social media, but make sure you're a member of Tanjareen's Patreon. And while I was doing all that,
she can't tell y'all because she scams if she does.
Exactly. But while I was doing that, my baby was out of town. What you been up to, baby?
Yo, so I was at the Laugh Factory in San Diego all weekend. It was Comic-Con weekend. I got a chance to meet some amazing people and a lot of these weren't members of Team CT. These were fans. As you know, the members of Team CT are a close-knit family, and we kind of talk to each other, know each other, like it's a community. Fans, however, are people that see me out in the streets, are very excited to meet me as I am them, and we tend to take pictures with each other. I'm sorry, I'm boring you?
No, but I'm not humming or doing any songs or melodies through your talking. I'm letting you talk. Yeah, you have my full attention. These are fans.
Did I do that?
Yes, you always do.
Humming melodies? Oh, that was background music for your flyer.
Oh.
I was helping.
Okay, so let me help you. Go ahead, talk.
Another complaint. Tanjareen edition. Yeah, so those
Go ahead, tell them.
Okay, cool. But I'm not advertising anything.
You were doing it while I was just talking and reading the comments. You always make noises while I'm talking to people.
This feels really complaining, so I'm just going to apologize.
Is that so that I don't do it to you while you're telling the story?
I don't care.
Let's just tell the story then.
Okay. It's the difference between being malicious and being funny. So I was just letting you be malicious.
I'm not being malicious. You said it was helpful. I was going to help you.
That was my goal to help, but you're not trying to help.
I'm going to help you, baby. You want to hear noise in the back while you talking?
You just want to be mean.
Helpful.
The strike, boy. Apparently, you're never the same after it's over. So, met some fans. It was funny because I don't really peacock a lot, and peacocking is like, walking around acting super. Stop. Is walking around super like braggy or whatever. But a couple of times, a couple of comedians I was walking with were trying to little dog me. And in the middle of the conversation, fans would come up. Hey, think he was taking a picture? I'm like, yeah, let's do it, guy. And then the other dude was like, it's cool. And then, but it was a great weekend. I had so much fun. And I missed my lady. And now I get the chance to do the show. I kind of forgot what else I was going to tell them about because the sound in the background is distracting. No, just because you complained. I can remember.
I wasn't complaining. I was just doing the sound, and you stopped to address the sound, and that made it a complaint on your end. Actually,
is it illegal for us to get the same lawyer, or is that frowned upon? Like, if we get a separate lawyer, I think that's cool. But if we get the same one, they would control both of our interests.
Autumn Reed says Team CT is basically a functioning dysfunctional cartel. If you know, you know, and you're in for life.
Facts.
That's your people.
Yeah.
LOCT, you had to politely show them who the F you are.
Yo, it's crazy because they'll try to little dog you so much. They'll be like, yeah, a lot of my fans do this and they come around there. And you're like, oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, CT, can we get a picture? Yeah.
I love that for you.
And then everybody's speechless.
Well, that's great. And you had apparently what you told me was you ripped each night. You had shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, shout out to Zane. That's what I was gonna bring up. Zane came to the Friday night, I believe, and I was so honored that he came and showed love. It was a very fun time. Ranking my shows, I would say my favorite was Sunday, Friday, then Saturday. But yeah, the comedians were great. It was great to perform at that club. Interesting time.
And you also were a panelist during a convention called Comics on Comics.
Shout out to the Comics on Comics, man. The podcast. We did Comic-Con. We did a panel that night, Thursday night. Very fun time. First time I ever went without Tanjareen, and she missed nothing.
Oh, well, that makes me feel good.
It made me feel good too. I was like, what if this turns out to be the greatest con of all time? It was the worst con because without the film industry, without the actors, and a lot of the writers who don't write comic books and producers, to sign autographs and be a part of the convention is not as fun if you're a fan of that stuff like I am. If you're a traditional comic book fan, it was probably great.
Well, I'm glad that was the one that I missed, because if you don't know, being part of the strike as an actor or writer meant that you can't make appearances to promote your projects, to sign autographs, do podcasts, do interviews. And so that was a lot of what people bought their tickets to Comic-Con for. Yeah. So anyways, moving on, this show is about relationships. If this is your first time watching it live, we like to keep the conversation from this point forward about relationships. You can give advice, you can ask questions. You can also click the link and get on camera and talk to us like we've had so many wonderful people in the past. Slick Tafari said he was going to tell us a great story this week, but he also said he was going to sing us a theme song for our 50th last week and wasn't here. So hopefully...
Is this V-neck a little too deep? I got it from Amazon.
Well, he said it was a U-neck, and you said yes. So were you going for a U-neck? Was that the goal?
No, I just wanted the comfortable fabric on my skin to like present my arms.
Your arms are a wonderful presentation. Look at that.
Present it.
Look at that.
Just give me a couple of days to get back to where I was. Give me a couple of days. I'd appreciate it if you didn't touch me for a couple of days.
Okay. Bandersnatch says it was not fun this year at the con. She does live down that way. Slick.
You know what's crazy?
Making fake promises. Lexi Lex, probably why he's single. Go ahead, man.
That was uncalled for. You know what's crazy, Bandersnatch, is that you had the audacity to go to the convention and not go to my show that was 10 streets away. Walking distance. Audacity.
All right, so let's talk about relationships. I found some cool memes.
Let's talk.
And
what you got for us today? What you got on tap?
Well, this one was something on a page on Instagram from Spiritual World. It was a quick video. It says the woman shares that she's going into her 30s as a virgin with her boyfriend who's a prophet. She says she was promiscuous in her past. She used to do everything but the actual penetration. Everything but she's proud of herself because she is a virgin and she's going into this relationship with this prophet. And he says he's so proud to be with a woman who's never been touched in that way. And he can do these new things with her. And I'm like,
You got the video or is it just the post?
I didn't want to post the video because it's not ours. But I'm telling you verbatim, she said, I would do everything but. I was very promiscuous. And I'm like, I get it that she's technically still a V, but if you did everything but, that means your neck game was crazy. And is that something for a husband to be proud of?
But a neck game to be crazy?
No, for her to have done everything but. That means every hole in her body has probably been entered except the one in the front.
That means her anal game is ridiculous, and that means plumbing is going to be an issue.
She's got a gaper.
That means she's taking the most silent, most silent ever.
LOL. She said she did all the other stuff, but not that. Exactly.
She eat a sandwich, and the sandwich just come out. You're like,
hey, it went straight through.
Where's your digestive system at, baby girl?
That's Slutty Vegan. That's a restaurant too. She was out here on Mormon time. No corn. Yes, because Mormons do that too. They save that front for their husband. Loose bouteille. King James, that's hilarious. French. Say it for me.
Loose bouteille.
Loose bouteille. Let's see. Green Ranger says a gaper is outrageous. I mean, isn't that what it's called? The technical term on adult film sites. Let me see. That guy was kind of weird because he kept saying how blessed he was to get a virgin. Exactly, Lexi Lex. He was so proud of the fact that she was a virgin, but she said it next to him in the video. I did everything but. I was very promiscuous. And I was just like, I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know if this is a win for him because dudes is going to come out from the past like, hey, I've been behind her.
I don't know if I would have wanted a woman who's done everything because then you get into the mindset of comparison.
Yeah.
Everything? I didn't do everything before you and I were together.
Yeah, thank goodness. But nah, I don't believe neither of them. You don't believe them, Nova Speed? I don't think she would lie about that unless it's going to be her first time with the prophet. Jordan Taylor. That was funny.
This is my first. You my first prophet. I am a virgin to you.
That's ridiculous. So I thought that was interesting. I just want to know what you guys thought of that. And then let's see. This one could be a topic, but let me go to. You want to do numbers 1 through 3, or let me just go to this one? Did you read any of those?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna go through it together. All right. So this one will be. That's number 3. Okay, here we go. This is from the page 6 Brown Chicks. These come from anonymous people, and they post them on Wednesdays. Please pay attention. This may seem petty, but I feel like something is wrong. I moved in with my boyfriend. I asked him, and he said I could stay until I get my own place. We have the nookie, but he doesn't share anything with me. I even buy my own food. I buy him fast food that ends up in the garbage. However, I caught him in the kitchen eating steak and 3-cheese macaroni that his fat coworker made for him. That B word sent him dinner for one in a picnic basket with matching plates, cutlery, and a note, quote, food for the king, end quote. They talk all the time about her cooking, and the way he smiles when they talk pisses me off. I heard him say, really? You're gonna bake that for me? She's huge, mostly her butt and thighs, but has a pretty face and southern accent, and I think she's trying to steal him. Homemade dinner plates isn't cheating, but I feel like it opens that door. Am I tripping? What you think? Silent isn't good for shows.
Let me tell you something. It's not good for audio. Let me tell you something, Tanjareen.
Yes.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Amen.
If a woman is not cooking for her man,
she bought him fast food, baby.
And another woman is, she's got your man. Ain't no getting your man.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, man, if Tanjareen found a guy who was like, yeah, I'm just the homie, and he cooked, plant-based meals for her, I know the writing is on the wall.
Well, here's the thing. When I read it, I felt like he's already in some type of relationship with her.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has the nerve to be giddy and smiley about the food. It's not just I'm getting the food and I'm eating it, but she's making it for one, which is disrespectful. And he has to correct her. She's got matching, utensils in a picnic basket for one, and I got a woman. Very
funny word, cutlery.
Cutlery.
It's a very funny word.
It's a mature one as well.
She lost him.
And that's what Green Ranger said. She already lost him. Jordan Taylor says he doesn't even cook for her, let alone share his food with her. Ooh, good point. She needs to step her cook game up, Randy says in all capital letters. And it is cheating, Green Ranger says. LMAO, why is he throwing away the fast food? This is crazy, especially if his work wife is hooking him up with gourmet plates. Exactly. He is cheating emotionally. Ooh, good point, Aaron. Sis, the winner. She cooking and baking for him. Get your cook game up, sis. So you talking about the girl at work is the winner. Eating ain't cheating, Autumn Marie says. But that coworker definitely trying to give him the pound cake. Amen. Buying fast food doesn't compare to cooking meals. I know. I don't know why she doesn't cook. She's making him a picnic basket like Yogi Bear, and the girlfriend is Boo Boo the fool.
I like what you did there.
I see what you did there. He's stirring up. He's stirring up her macaroni and cheese, and we know what that sounds like, ladies and gentlemen. He weird for letting her move in. Oh, so you wouldn't even let your girlfriend move in with you, Xavier? At this point, they're just roommates who have sex. Ooh.
I think Xavier is thinking that he's moved the big girl in because she's cooking the meals.
Oh, no. He lives with his girlfriend, but it was the girlfriend's idea to move in. But,
bro,
she can't even buy her food.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's already gone, ladies and gentlemen.
If a man tells you he's hungry and you're not cooking for him, you can't be mad that he's got this replacement person cooking for him. But the fast food is not doing anybody any good. If you got a choice between McDonald's fries, that's not a good example. If you got a choice between
McDonald's fries.
Rally's fries, that's not good.
That's delicious.
If you have a choice between Burger King fries and a home cooked meal, I'm gonna choose the home cooked meal any day. Now, if you offering home cooked meal versus Rally fries, I'm gonna eat them both.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? But he's
spaghetti with Rally's fries.
But he's throwing the food away that she gets from fast food. How many times do you have to do that
money.
before you just say, "Hey, I don't eat fast food. Could you please make me something?" This is getting ridiculous. All right, let me read this next one. What girlfriend King just long gone? Okay, let me go to this one.
Let me make sure I'm not getting scammed. Excuse me.
Okay. Next one is Question number 4 from today from 6 Brown Chicks. It says, I'm grown enough to know that love doesn't last forever. When a relationship ends, I like a parting gift. A child to remember the love we had. I have 4 baby mamas now, but my recent ex refuses to get pregnant. She knows I'm a great dad, so why deny me? Is she secretly lesbian? What kind of woman hates children? Is this a Chicago thing? Thoughts? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was written by a guy. He says he likes to have a parting gift when he leaves a relationship, and he's trying to get another baby mama. He already has 4, and he feels like, if I'm about to break up with this girl, why can't I give her a baby as a parting gift? First of all, in Where's the Green Ranger? Thinking giving a baby as a party gift is crazy. If you have a choice between a bucket of chicken and a snack, stop, Autumn Reed. You leave CT alone. Monty says he didn't even ask her to move in.
Oh, you petty as hell.
He just said, you can stay here until you get your own place. It's giving friends with benefit. That's true. You can stay here till you get your own place. Is actually what it said. You're right. Byway. Hi, guys. What's up? This is Dark Skin Randy and Christy. Oh,
and
band
Banner,
talk.
why were you not at the show again, Banner Snatch? Still waiting on that answer. Go ahead,
Xavier is Dark Skin Randy on my Instagram, and him and his wife have a marriage podcast called Band Talk that they've asked us to be a part of, but we're too busy right now, but we're going to do it later. So thank you guys for being supportive of us. Man, what? LMAO, he thinks babies are parting gifts? Exactly, Lexi, like they're easy, like you just drop them off. I'm so glad she won't get pregnant by this bozo. Calling children a parting gift means he's still a child. Ooh, touche.
Facts.
A lot of nerve, or she's got a claim on him. Yes, Jordan, love may not last forever, but it will always be worth it for you in the end. Jordan with the nice soft stuff. Dude is a child in a man's body, Aaron says. Party gift, child, he's wildin'. Next, George says. I don't know. She doesn't know why she didn't come.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know. How did you not know?
We talked about it on the show, Banner Snatch. I also posted about it. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
The thing with him is he doesn't post his flyers on his page, but he puts them in his stories. So you have to be within the 24 hours.
You can actually also care to look at my stories, Banner Snatch. You know, like I do for yours.
All right. He has spoken. Here we go.
Cold game. What? In Diego. I didn't even expect Hippie to go. I was like, surely Bandersnatch will be there. I didn't even expect Hippie to see it. But Bandersnatch let me know how it was.
And Hippie was there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying I didn't expect her to be there.
Okay. But our good friend Nene.
Yeah, Nene's
Favors
different.
and Shane were there, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A lot of support. Friend of the show.
My mom says, dang, back off the driveway and lost the sound. Okay, mama, drive down shit a little bit and maybe it'll come back. You're probably on your Wi-Fi. CT feeling some type of way, Lexi Lex says.
I come to your city. I haven't been to San Diego since, let's think. The last time I was in San Diego was probably when I had done Comic-Con the last time. What was that,
before the pandemic.
2018?
That's a long time ago. Vander, what have you done? Monty says, I wasn't here last show and I haven't been on socials in weeks.
Tisk.
All right, so there. You doing F up AA Ron at Vander. You dang F up at, I don't know. Say it for me. You
I don't know.
F up double A Ron at Vander. Okay. So what he gonna do this forever? At this rate, he will father 20 kids before he dies. Exactly, Aaron. It's ridiculous. Ignorant baby as a parting gift, sir. You're just committed at least 18 years. Exactly. It's not a parting gift because you got to be in that person's life. Having to defend myself on YouTube is crazy. That's funny. All right, let me do 1 or 2 more, and it will get into a topic. This one is gonna be number 6, I believe. And this one says, I'm 23. Girlfriend of 3 months told me she was a 19-year-old raising her 5-year-old little brother. I discovered she's 32 with a 5-year-old son.
Woo!
She's trying to do the live TikTok thing, but she's not popping. So she switched to OnlyFans. I'm very confused about her 5-year-old who isn't potty trained. He always asks when Keith is coming over. My name is Marcus. The Poo-Tang is fire, and I keep going back because of that. And I also enjoy watching her lies unfold. Last time I pulled up, she was making adult films with 2 girls and Keith. Everybody was naked and high. Her son was asleep. Why didn't she invite me to join in? I confronted her, and naked Keith pulled a knife out on me with his Peen flying everywhere. I'm not gay, so I ain't fighting no naked Negro. Her, you can't pull up without an invite. You don't pay bills here. I haven't healed from this betrayal, but I can't stop watching the video they made. I miss her more. Advice? That ending is hilarious. I can't stop watching the video they made.
Let me tell you something. First of all, shout out to Keith for being able to double multitask. You understand what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Keith for not paying no bills there, but still being invited for when they get down, get down. Number 3, that boy answered who Keith was by the future. Then you continue to look, man. I'm sorry. You got to remember the key word. You said that her situation is fire. She never said yours was.
Ooh.
And that's the difference, man. Sometimes your heart be in it and theirs don't. And you just got to look at that reality. It's unfortunate. The only advice is contribute something to her household if you want to keep on smacking.
Because she needs some money. Apparently her TikTok wasn't popping. She's making money on the OF page.
Also, it takes a while to pop on social sites, guys. It's not just overnight for everybody.
And I think it's just easier for women to be like, okay, I'll just take my clothes off and do something instead of like working hard and posting consistently. Run, Marcus, run. LMAO, the advice is exactly what she said, goofball. You don't pay bills there. LMAO, why? Wait, why did she say she was 19?
And she's 32. That was wild.
That's a huge difference. And that it's not your kid.
And he's a little boy compared to what she's doing.
It's ridiculous.
He's 23 and she's 32. Yeah.
Y'all probably know at this age yet, or not at this age yet, but what do you do if your wife likes a freezing cold bedroom, but you like it comfortably cool? That's a relationship question. And I don't think that has anything to do with age. We definitely don't like the same temperature at our house.
I love it cold. Ooh,
I love it warm.
I could be in a comforter all day. You understand me?
So what we do is, because we have central air and he likes to keep the house on frozen, I have space heaters in each of the rooms that I frequent. So, and I have blankets stored in different cabinets in different rooms. So between the blankets and the space heaters, I make sure that I'm comfortable while he's freezing, and he's comfortable that way.
Love it cold.
And when we go to sleep, the cover is heavy and then the fan is on. So
another thing is everything goes back to childhood. As a kid, we didn't have central air in my mom's house. We just had fans. And after a while, them fans just be blowing hot air over and over.
Yeah.
So the moment I went down to the summers with my dad and we were allowed to turn the air on, he said, yeah, turn the air on, you're hot. And it was like, I didn't know this was a possibility.
I love it.
Kept it cold in the crib. And then I'm trying to think of my first place with AC. When I had a whole bunch of roommates, we turned the AC on, blasted it. Then I got my studio apartment, blasted it. Do you understand me? But I didn't have to blast it for a long time because the studio is very easy to cool and heat.
Yeah.
I turned that air on for 2 minutes, turned that right off. I was frosty for the rest of the night.
And when he was out of town and it's really, really hot in the valley, I would turn the air on for like 10 minutes. It would cool the room I'm in, and then I could turn it off and the room would stay cool. Let's see. Now back to the topic what we were talking about. Randy in capital letters said, to quote the great philosopher Snoop Dogg, ain't no loving good enough to get her while up in it. Yeah, I know that quote. Talking about the girl with the OF page. Advice. Call Leroy Strickland Jr. He'll fight for you.
That's hilarious.
What's up, Cobra Tay? Well, unless she's taking care of her little brother, now that's showing kindness. Jordan Taylor is not her brother. You might have missed that part.
Son.
It's her son, Jordan Taylor. Love both of you. Thank you, Ernie.
Good. How's he 5, not potty trained? Take a break from the videos and teach him how to pee.
That's why I think he added that part in his message, just to let you know she's not even a good parent. She's doing adult films while he's there asleep, and he's not even potty trained, and he should be in kindergarten.
Some people should have licenses to be parents.
I think they all should. If we have to have a license to drive, which we actually have a constitutional right to travel, we have a constitutional right to work.
Yeah. We
should also have to take classes before we have our child handed to us. Question of the podcast. What counts as cheating to you? I.e. last dude with the food.
You also should be to be a parent, you also should have to read out loud in front of a group of people. And depending on if you get through that paragraph, might be the determining factor if you get that baby.
That's funny, but a lot of people are smarter than their parents because they had better access to better education, better tutors, more technology.
I'm not saying that they don't.
So if you can't read out loud, you're saying your kid is destined to not be able to read out loud also?
I didn't say that. I said you should be able to read out loud in front of a group of people before we give you this child. That means
I would have never been born. I would have never been bored. Not for my dad was from the South, so
we don't need
that
to go
wasn't
any
their
further.
thing.
All right, what's next?
Use a sweater, Ernie says, to answer the question about cold temperatures. Bandersnett says, you get an extra blanket, George. 69 degrees is the limit. An exclamation point after that. When you cold, you can get warm with blankets. When you hot, you just hot.
You just hot.
Yeah, you just hot. And sometimes I go out on the balcony, like when he's shooting sketches here and the whole house is cold and people are in here, and I don't want to turn the heat on while he's shooting sketches, I'll just go out and thaw out, as I call it, on the balcony or on the roof, and just let the actual warm day thaw me out. Because I'll be in here and he don't even care. Let me see. Monty says, you're such a good wife, Tanjareen, because I would turn that AC down. He would have a fan in every room for him. Ooh, vice versa. Thoughts?
Nope.
What he's thinking is, I pay the bills, so I'm gonna have it how I want to have it.
That is not. Why would I even think like that?
That's what you say all the time.
We are a partnership.
Oh wow!
I would never talk to you like that.
You talk to me like that all the
No,
time.
I don't. This place
You have sketches that say it. People can put an edited montage
That's-
together of all the times you
That's
said it.
crazy that you think that. Those are just jokes. If you don't think that I think that you are a half 50-50 partner with me in everything that I do, especially in this home, then you are sadly mistaken. I'm almost hurt that you would think that I would try and control you by the fact that a bill is paid.
We should clip this part for a self-tape audition, because
That's
that was
crazy.
a great job at acting. That was wonderful, baby. Why are you looking over there, baby? Why you about to break character? Look at the fans.
My phone.
Look at the views.
My phone like
First off, potty trained by two. Yes, Andrea knows she is a mother. No exception, she says. Where's this? Okay, T-Hawk 100.
I'm doing Andrea's podcast tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice. It says it's called You Better Fact Check Because I Had Wine First. Is that the name of it?
I believe so.
Yes, I love that name. Blah ha ha. To a parent, you should be able to read upside down so they can see the pictures while you're reading. Ooh. Well, that's a flex, a parent flex. It wouldn't be no babies.
That's
exactly.
true.
Your philosophy, there would be no children. A lot of people's parenting licenses would be revoked if they had to read out loud. LMAO.
And I'm just saying read out loud. I ain't saying do no math problems. I'm not saying do
I
any
wouldn't have
problem
kids,
solving.
and neither would you, because the math.
Well, it depends on the math question. If it's a word problem, I win. But if it's
word problems were confusing to me.
Word problems were never confusing to me because you have to read them out loud. You repeat them and you're like, oh, I get it.
All right.
If Sam has 12 apples and then if there are 12 apples on the table and Sam grabs 10, how many apples were there? And people will be like, 10? You'd be like, there were 12 apples overall.
And see, when it's a math problem, I was dozing off looking at comments because it was too many words in me. So that wasn't my thing.
I get it.
But I was still on honor roll. I have 3.6.
Congratulations to you. You deserve. I'm happy. I love that for you. What the girls say when they don't really care. I love that for you.
I just said that to you earlier,
I know you did.
and I meant it.
No, you didn't.
I did. I can't believe you did that. Okay, Aaron Smith asked that question before we move on. What counts as cheating to you, i.e. the last dude with the food? Cheating can be emotional. Cheating can be physical. I think it's a guideline that you have to set in your individual relationship, because to some people, cheating is liking another girl's post. I've seen people say that they broke up with somebody because of liking too many other girls' posts. They thought the guy was being disrespectful or commenting on another girl's post. So I think it just depends on how you set your boundaries in your relationship, because a lot of things that would fly in one partnership would be very hurtful in another. What's your idea of cheating?
Tanjareen definitely believes cheating, that eating another woman's food is cheating, because I remember
the enchilada story.
Woo!
Again.
That was hilarious to me because I had never dealt with that before. So a former friend of hers, and not because of the situation, a former friend of hers had invited us over to watch some show, and she had made us enchiladas. And I guess I gave one too many compliments to how good the enchiladas tasted, because I'm not even an enchilada guy. I don't like wet food. That's not my thing. Joints was fire, and Tanjareen was like she's getting ready for a rap battle.
Hilarious.
And
hilarious.
The next day, she made some plant-based enchiladas, and they were smacking. And I said, oh, what made you make enchiladas? She was like, I ain't about to have no other woman making my man no food. And I was like, I now know that all I have to do to get you to cook for me is bring another woman's food home.
So,
Got it.
So that story is true, but I want to add to that. She made plant-based enchiladas as well, and they were delicious. She invited us over to watch an award show, and it was just the three of us. And so the food was so good, and he was moaning and complimenting while he was eating it.
So good.
But she only gave us one enchilada and a plate full of salad, spring lettuce. So I was like, this is so good. My husband and I are enjoying it, but I'm still hungry. Why would you invite me over here and give me one enchilada? And
somebody doesn't like certain portions, huh?
well, no, you eat it, and if you like it, then you get some more. So I think I might have ended up maybe getting a second one if she gave it to me, but I know I was very hungry when I left. So not only was I like, okay, he likes this, let me learn how to make it because he already loves my tacos and it's kind of a lot of the same ingredients. Let me figure out how to make this, and you loved mine as well. But I just wanted to eat it
more.
Thank you, baby. I just wanted to eat enough until I was full. And I didn't want him to be like, oh, let's go back over her house. So, no, it was both of those reasons. But yes, but we got somebody in the green room. It was the moaning.
That's what it was, Lloyd.
He was out of pocket for it. And he gave like 6 compliments. I was like, okay, enough. It's one enchilada, sir. Calm down. It's one enchilada. I'm going to circle back to that wet food thing. He doesn't like wet food. He doesn't like gravy.
Bro.
He doesn't like gravy on his mashed potatoes. He doesn't like a lot of barbecue sauce.
I don't like
meatloaf.
bread pudding. I don't like tiramisu cake. I don't like the
soggy cake.
Tres leches. I don't like wet food.
Yes. Back to the cheating question. Guy Tripp has a great answer. Unless it involves a nut, it's not cheating. That's his philosophy.
That's a very murky.
Right, because you could go into a woman and do all kind of stuff and then stop because you're doing some kind of tantric thing.
You're trying to get somebody hurt, yeah.
And hey, I didn't finish. Cheating is a way to learn from your mistakes and focus on what's next for your life. I'll just give you that.
Or he could have just meant you.
Oh, okay. Who hurt you, CT? Because you don't like wet food.
Ugh, man, you know what it was? I think I had something soggy. I think I might have had like a soggy sandwich as a kid. Or some soggy cereal, and I was like, ugh, like cereal is not, it's theoretically a wet food, but it's not a wet food.
Because it's supposed to be crispy.
Right. But once it's soggy, it becomes a wet food. Or you eat a tuna sandwich and the bread gets soggy. Ugh. Or, like I said, bread pudding or tiramisu cake, tres leches, like stuff that's solid that should be solid and it's wet.
So it's the texture. Got it.
Yeah.
Put the tip in, Brandy says. CT loves her cooking times 1,000. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I did.
Let me go to this one, and then we'll see what you guys think. I saw this on Spiritual World. How did you know it was time to end that relationship? Anybody who has an ex or anybody who's in a relationship right now and they're trying to teeter-totter, how did you know it was time to end that relationship? I see a lot of people that say something under one of our comments. Oh, you guys are toxic. Oh, I could never. What is the sign to end the relationship? What makes something toxic versus that's just a regular argument, that's just a regular debate, or they're just having fun, or that's a red flag, or that's a beige flag? What's the other color they're doing? I think it's beige. Brown? I think it's a beige flag. What's the sign to end the relationship? And I'm going to ask the person who's in the green room the same question when we get to them. Yes, a single enchilada is wild as hell. Exactly. One exactly. Oh yeah, the show y'all was on with Miss Kev on stage, y'all had me dying. Thank you, Aaron, for watching that. It was called Honey-Do List.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask for more than one enchilada from her friend, her former friend, because like, you know, they're both these tiny women. And here I was being like, man, I'm still hungry, but I don't want to be that guy. And it's like, all right, I guess I'm gonna just suffer in silence. But I've never broken up with anybody. I let them break up with me. So I really don't know anything about that. Even the last girl before Tanjareen had to break up with me because I was dealing with Tanjareen. We weren't together yet, but we were just kicking it. And I think the girl noticed that all my attention was going away from her. And then I was like,
what made you decide me instead of her then? Because you didn't have to end it. You could have just been like, hey, baby girl, I already got somebody.
Oh, you were adding value to my life. And that's usually what men do, ladies. Sometimes it's not even about the sex. If a woman is adding value to your life, then the one that's in your life is gone.
Okay.
Everybody's going to trade up. The key is just to make sure that the person that's trying to add value isn't adding more value than the person that already has you. Always negotiate the contract. Yeah.
So if the person that's pursuing you is adding more value than the person you're with, you'll trade up.
You gotta get out of here.
Oh no, that's good to know.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, we're talking about you.
Yeah, but fortunately for you, you kind of add all the value. There's nothing another woman can really do that you don't do for me. No, you do everything.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So,
but if she come in with a little less mouth, you got to be careful.
You don't want that.
If another woman,
you don't want a woman that you can walk all over.
I never said walk over. I said a little less mouth.
You're not gonna want that.
It's gonna be a race to the finish.
You wouldn't be happy. You need this.
That's what I've been telling you for years. You need this
banter. You need this back and forth. It makes you thrive on this.
No, I don't.
You said it like you was crying.
It stresses me out. You ever get to an argument with your spouse?
Before you
ever get to an argument with your spouse and mid-argument you'd be like, all right. Whatever you say, I'm done with this argument.
I was never like this before him, guys.
I
had to speak up for myself with you because you be talking wild.
Oh my God.
You be talking to me like this guy, like.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. And I'm like, okay, let him know I ain't no punk.
Well, maybe let me know you're a punk.
No.
Jesus.
No. All right, let me see what you guys are saying about the meme. How do you know when it's time to end the relationship? Randy says, when somebody want to leave a baby as a party gift. That's hilarious.
Great callback.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Xavier, said word. They were great on the honey-do list. Funny as hell. Appreciate that. The former friend is hilarious. Yes. Yeah. Former friends. We don't mess with each other at all anymore. Andrea says, I feel like maybe when you feel bad for being yourself, when you're with this person, and on the other hand, anything that's the slightest inconvenience, bro, I agree. My answer to the question is when your soul isn't happy around them, because I get butterflies when I see him out in public. I get excited when it's going to be time for us to have date night or something. Like I enjoy his company. When he says, oh, we're going to the movies at this time, and I just get a text with the movie ticket, I'm like, oh, baby, I got date night. But when you're dating somebody,
I didn't know that.
When you're dating somebody, it gets to the point where you're just like, I don't want to see them, or my stomach or my heart starts feeling weird because I got to see them, or we're about to spend time together, or I feel like they're about to put me down or make me feel bad about myself. That's when the red flags are past being flags. You need to get out of that relationship, in my opinion. LOL CT be playing a long game, making the ladies quit him. Yes, he does not break up.
The way it's so genius. I remember thinking it back when I was a teenager. If they break up with you, they're not going to stalk you. They're not going to scratch your car. They're not going to try and ruin your life. But if you break up with them, all of those things are possibilities.
It's not even genius. You just be ghosting girls until they realize that you're not with them anymore.
Sanj.
Yes?
The term ghosting was not around 13 years ago. Okay? The behavior was.
That's true. This boy, good. He got his priorities together, though. He chose up. Thank you, Lexi Lex.
Yeah, I chose up.
Nice save, CT. Check all the boxes. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Monty.
We threw a party one night over here.
Chaos.
We threw a party one night over here, and Tanjareen is hosting. And when Tanjareen is in host mode, she's always taking care of everybody, getting everybody everything they need. Hey, you guys need some more drinks? You guys want some more food? Oh, you guys are cold. Let me get this. Let me turn this up, turn this down. There was a moment where she wasn't tending to me, and one of her homegirls was here. She's a mutual friend of the show. And she was in the kitchen, and she just came and brought me a drink with some ice. And I was like, where Tanjareen at? Because she need to be...
That's not okay.
She need to be taking care of me.
That's not okay.
Because this girl is fulfilling a need.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see, another question answered. When you hate they face, that's when it's time to end a relationship. Wow.
That'll do it.
CT's right. I never thought about that, but that's right. T-Hawk says, hi, Lo. Well, hi, Lo.
Hello.
Hi, Lo.
Hello.
Leave a note? That's
a Dear John. I'm not leaving on a note.
I was just listening to the radio yesterday, and they were saying that that's how Common and Tiffany Haddish broke up. It was over the phone, and they were like, that's not good enough. You need to do it in person. But I feel like an over the phone breakup is not as bad as a text breakup, right?
If you're a celebrity, the chances of y'all being in the same city, sometimes back before the strike, you had to be in a different country. So they could have just only been able to be on the phone, maybe a FaceTime.
And it's like, hey, this isn't working.
I'm not going to break up with somebody on FaceTime.
I'm not spending time with you. Why not?
Yeah, because.
You don't want to see the cry?
Excuse me. I don't want to hurt anybody.
That moment went from hosting to Squid Games. That's funny, Lloyd.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the person in the green room wants to contribute.
Tanjareen tried to break up with me before on the phone. And then I tried to break up with her in person. And then she tried to break up with me.
You talking about when you about to get on the flight?
Yeah.
Oh, years ago.
Yeah, that was like before we were even really together.
Yeah.
You were like,
I was done. I was like,
let's just go back to being friends. And I was like, nah, I'll just talk to you when I get off the plane. And by then, she just had to take that L.
But we weren't actually a couple yet, because as you guys know, my philosophy, once we're actually a committed relationship, I'm not going to do the whole breakup and get back together thing. We're not doing that. But we were working on starting something, and I was just like, I don't like where this is going. And he was like, no, I'll see you when I get in town. And I was like, all right.
Hindsight, you were completely right.
I should have broke up with you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have let it happen.
Wait, are you not glad that we took this journey together for the last 15 years?
No, I'm glad. I'm just saying you made the right decision at that time to break up with me. I wasn't a good guy. Good heart. Great heart.
I'm so confused, but because you didn't let me, are you happy that we stayed together?
I am. I'm saying that was a great decision for you.
So you know that you're not good for me is what you're trying to tell me? What are you trying to say?
I am now. I wasn't in the beginning.
Okay, guys, this show is almost over. Thank goodness. Let me see. It was over the phone on Valentine's Day. You having fun? We're partying.
We're partying.
It was over the phone on Valentine's Day. He could have waited a day. Oh, is that how he did it, Monty? Common did? Oh,
Would you have wanted him to wait a day? Oh, on Valentine's Day. You talking about Tiff?
Yeah. Put on a breakup song, Aaron says. I know it's over when I'm repelled by her scent.
That'll do it.
Usually you really want to like their scent.
That'll do it.
I
love your scent.
Let's see. Thank you. I love yours too. Here we go with this guest.
The center of that box. Oh, I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. That was uncalled for.
Hey, I mean, I like that you like the center juice box. Welcome to the show. Cobra Tay. What's up, Cobra Tay? Long live King Tay. He did a song called Long Live King Tay on Tanjareen's Top Talent yesterday.
Long living.
It was an awesome song. It was part freestyle, part written, and it was very catchy. We were all
what up, Tay?
In the background.
I mean, I'm good, just living life as always. Long live King Tay as always. Comment and question actually. So comment on this question that y'all asking. How you know it's time to end a relationship? I know it's time to end a relationship when she does nothing but make me angry all the time.
True.
That's you gotta go there. Question for y'all to how can you tell when your partner is being serious, otherwise when they're joking?
You mean like when they say something negative, or just what do you mean specifically?
Like if he asks you a question and then but then he be like, you're playing, but you're actually serious. How can you tell when someone's joking, but when they're actually being serious?
I know her tone of voice, and when she doesn't break eye contact, like when she's mad, her time isn't occupied by anything else. She has all the time to tell me exactly how she feels and make sure that she's heard. But when she's not serious, she's got time to walk around and look around and do all other stuff. So I know by the tone of voice and when she gives it her full attention.
My answer to that is the truth is told in jest. So if somebody says something to you, whether they're serious or whether they're joking, there's some truth in it. And so you should pay attention to if they've said this to you before, if this was just blurted out for the first time ever and they've never said it, or if it's a callback to something you guys saw on TV or a movie or something, or if this is something that they really have been wanting to say and they didn't know how to say it, so they're making a joke out of it.
True.
But for the most part, because we're good friends and we can talk about everything, we can tell if something is serious or when something needs to be addressed. We need to sit down and go, okay, let's really talk about this. Or whether it's like, okay, he's going to joke back and it's going to be over soon. So, but that's a good question. Thank you, King James.
Great question.
He says, I'm a great host. I appreciate you, King James. Tay, Andrea says, and snap. Joe Blue sent 50 stars.
Appreciate that, Joe Blue.
I keep touching the comment and it won't light up. There we go. Joe Blue, these kisses are just for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree. Lloyd Spence sent 99 cents. Hey, mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much, Lloyd. Those kisses are just for you. 99 stars, but it is each star is worth a penny, so it's 99 cents. Thank you very much for sowing seeds into this Tanjareen tree. Anything else, Cobra Tay?
One thing. CT, I did get the chat GBT that we was talking about over the birthday weekend. That's fire. I like
It's
it.
fire, man.
Yeah, and that's part of what the strike is about. It can do so many things, and it's going to continue to learn, do things, and AI is going to continue to learn to do things. And we, entertainers and creators, are just trying to figure out how we can stay a part of the industry without being exploited for our things that we've written that have been put online, and our image being scanned and put online and being used in perpetuity without our permission or knowledge or payment. But yeah, meanwhile, yeah, Chat and GPT is pretty incredible.
Different. Always
Very
a pleasure,
different.
Tay. My guy.
Thank you, Cobra Tay.
Always.
Have a great day, brother. Bye.
That's it. See
Cobra
ya.
Tay. You do it. Cobra Tay. Oh, he's out of here. He's out of here. Oh, look at that. It's actually exactly an hour. What do you got going on this week, sir?
Tonight I'm gonna go support a friend or two. I think if I'm able to get to the second friend situation, I'll go. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Are you going on any more dates to the movies without me like you did?
You are wild.
Yesterday?
No.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
You're wild.
Did you go? You had a date yesterday with another thick girl with a big butt.
She's not big.
She's got a big butt.
She's a friend of the show.
She's got a big butt. Yes or no? Don't act like you can't remember.
It's nice. It's not big as yours.
It's bigger than mine. She's got wide
No,
hips.
it's not. She's got wide hips.
And she has a huge butt.
Her butt isn't bigger than yours.
She's gorgeous.
It's very nice. She is gorgeous. But her butt isn't bigger than yours.
So you went on a date yesterday?
By your standards, apparently I did. I hung out with a friend yesterday. And we went to the movies after we got something to eat. Because we were shooting a podcast.
You went and got something to eat with her too?
I told you that before the movie. You are wild. I can't believe you're doing this for the camera.
We have to have some things we're going to
She's
talk
doing
about
this for the camera.
in this broadcast, because this is the third date now that you've gone on that I have not had prior knowledge of before the date.
Yeah, we did the podcast yesterday, and then I told you how we all ended up there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It wasn't planned.
Yeah,
spontaneous.
I'm going to remember that. As long as it's spontaneous, it's cool, right?
Oh, it's funny how you do it, but it's man when I do it.
Isn't
That's
it?
right.
Isn't it? It's cool. Right? Okay. Lloyd is looking.
I just
CT, you buying women food? That's Lexi's voice.
listen, y'all. I just got the box. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Did you pay for her food?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yeah, did I?
Oh! It's too late. You already answered. This
I
just got
probably
awkward. Oh, anyways, you said you're going to support a friend. Go on.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it should also be said, never smashed, never did anything sexual. This is my friend.
Finish going on with what you're gonna do until next episode. You got shows coming up. You're going to support somebody. What up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna support somebody tomorrow night too. One of the friends that I met down at Comic-Con, and I'm not performing this weekend. I think that's it. All
right, excellent. Cobra Tay says, ladies and gentlemen, we now present the argument of the podcast. Enjoy.
Argument time. Tanjareen got a problem with me again.
Oh, just me? Because we got a new jingle for you. What is it? What's the jingle?
I can't remember it.
Something about a complaint. I got to rewind it so I can get the melody of it. It's time to complain. I can't remember what it is. Conversation, dinner, and a movie sounds date-ish adjacent.
Conversation? No, it was a podcast.
Right. And it was a podcast with two other guys. Then it ended up with just him and the girl going for conversation, eating in a movie.
Great time.
Okay, we're going to end the show right there because I don't want y'all to see the violence that's about to happen. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. Silence, rewinded, and check everything out. CT was bobbing and weaving. Yes, he is. This has been fun. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Let me know what
getting socked. No bobbing, no weaving.
You're not getting socked. Let me know what I should title this episode. And let me know
what women out there are cooking. I'm about to have somebody send me some food.
Make sure it's wet. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, let me make sure we got a screenshot where my head is not cut off from my thumbnail. So smile,
you
smile,
get the towels?
smile.
Okay.
Get the towels? Oh, these are the towels? You're mean.
Your graduation tassels.
Look that way and smile. Way to keep moving. Okay. Oop, okay, pasty showing. Okay, smile and you flexing your muscles?
No.
Flex your muscles.
No.
1, 2, cheese. Okay, bye. All right, you guys. CT equals corner things and complaint time. Ooh.
Autumn, whose team are you on? I didn't know you were Team
She's
Tanjareen.
Team Tanjareen now.
Jesus Christ.
Let's take a long walk in the park after dark. Lyrics, logins on my side. Damn, I missed it. Yeah, Craig, you're late. Great show as always. Thank you. I got to get on one of those CT shows ASAP. Check him out if you're in Cali.
Thanks, Monty.
Monty says. Appreciate that. It should be called Is This Cheating? There you go, Lexi.
Ooh.
Peace and blessings. Bye, y'all. Ooh, it blew up big.
Did you go on another date? The disrespect.